Hello, welcome to this edition of Imperialist Times. My name is Harleen Gill, the main anchor.
And I'm Elaine Hang, the co-anchor.
We have major breaking news. Currently at Canton Port, there seems to be a war going on. Let's check in with our on-the-scene reporter, Jordan Wong.
I'm Jordan Wong, and I'm here at the site of the Opium War. The British East India ships are pulling up and they're firing cannons at the Chinese. Let's take a look at the site right now. British are winning, but let's tune in next time to see the results. Now a word from our sponsors. Welcome to one of the most extravagant cafes in India, where the tea is fresher than your clothes and the coffee is stronger than your soul.
Enjoy your stay here with one of our comfy chairs and don't be afraid to mingle. On June 5th, 1845, our own Swami will be here. But don't wait till then. Come by now and get some free laddu. The Indian charkha has helped India change during the rule of the British Crown. India worked hard to produce cotton owing to have it sent back to Britain to have it made into cloth and have it sent back for a higher price. Gandhi encouraged everyone to use this to help themselves become independent from the British. The silk that originated from China was used to produce this style of dress in India called salwar kameez. Now it's time for our daily advice reporter. The first advice letter comes from China. Dear Confucian scholar, I'm worried for my daughter. She has brought disloyalty to our family by falling in love with a barbarian. She plans on running away, and as much as I want to disown her, I must not. She must grow up in a civilized area and marry a prestigious man. So, Confucian scholar, what do you suggest?
Well, thank you for sending in your advice. I have great advice for you. Well, I understand your grief, but isn't it best to just let her love the one she loves? Plus, what if she had the chance to spread her religion? She has the ability to teach other barbarians about Confucianism, and with that, the barbarians shall become more civilized.
Our second advice letter also comes from China. Dear Confucian scholar, my dad is constantly high off of opium. He's the only family member that can make money. My brother is too young to be working, and mother has to stay home to take care of us. What can we do? We aren't able to bring in money, and when my dad does get money, he spends it on opium. So, Confucian scholar, what about this one?
Thank you for your question. Here's my advice. You obviously can't tell your father to stop because that would be disrespectful towards your father. Although you could always work for your family, find a well-paying soap factory and help support your family that way. And now we have an advice letter from India. Dear Swami, I've recently found out that the British East Indies Company has soaked our bullets with animal fat. It is completely against my belief, and my fellow comrades under the company want to revolt. But would it be ethical to do so? And now we will ask our onset Swami.
Excellent question. You should definitely rebel if it's against what you believe in. It's not humane to take away what people believe in just for an advantage to one side of the fight. Also remember that as a good Muslim, your faith is superior over the war. However, as a Hindu, even if you die at the rebellion, you will reincarnate into something better.
And now it's time for sports. This weekend, a major battle will take place at Boxer Rebellion Square. It will be between the British and the Chinese. Rumors have it that if the Chinese competitor practices hard enough, then he will be able to defeat the bullets of the British. Let us take a look at one of the subjects' training videos. Now that we've seen his training video, why don't we have a look at previous fights?
国家危难，匹夫有责。
我们不怕死。
Will this week's battle be just as amazing? We'll tune in next Friday for an update. Now a word from our sponsors. Can't find the perfect woman? Swami will find you the perfect woman in 3 weeks. Let's see where he does his magic.
Hello! My matchmaking skills are 100% responsive. Everybody loves me, even my birds! You want to talk to a satisfied customer? Here we go. अच्छा, ਜਦੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਵਿਆਹ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਖੁਸ਼ ਸੀ? ਅੱਛਾ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਹਨੂੰ ਰეკਮੈਂਡ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਜੋੜੀਆਂ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਦਾ? Okay. Okay, I'm here with this retired sick sepoy who has a lot to say. So without further ado, let's get started. How do you feel about the Sepoy Rebellion?
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਚੰਗਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਆਪਣੇ ਧਰਮ ਲਈ ਮਰਦੇ
If you were still a sepoy, would you participate in this action?
ਜੇ ਅੱਜ ਸੀਪੀਓ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਤੇ ਇਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਲੜਦਾ
What do you think the result of this rebellion might be?
ਇਹ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਇਦਾਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਦਾ ਇੰਡੀਪੈਂਡੈਂਟ ਸ਼ੁਰੂ ਹੈ
Thank you for your participation. That's all we have for today.
Hong Xiuquan was a Hakka Chinese who led the Taiping Rebellion. He was the youngest son out of 4 and died at the age 50 by drinking poison. He converted to Christianity and established the God Worshippers Society. Mao Zedong admired Hong and his movements. He would be remembered by those whom he converted, fellow worshippers, family, and the People's Republic of China.
春风吹呀吹，吹入我心扉，想念你的心怦怦跳，不能入睡。为何你呀你不懂落花的摇曳，只能望着窗。
Mongol Pandey was a Hindu sepoy who led the Sepoy Rebellion in 1857. He was a sepoy in the 34th Bengal Native Infantry of the British East Indies Company. He fought for the inequality of the Hindus and Muslims under the company. Mongol Pandey died, but his sacrifice and courage had been an inspiration and encouragement of the Indians under the rule. And soon waves of revolts and resistance by the sepoys against the British army spread to other places, which led to the ending of the company rule in India. Girl! Let me get that number. Cutie pie! Let me get your number. Okay.